The rain masked my trembling steps as I entered my son-in-law's property. My daughter had been missing for weeks, the police finding nothing, and he insisted she ran away. But when I forced open a locked shed, I found her chained to the wall, weak, broken, and whispering a secret that shattered me. "Help my son first." The rain was still pouring when I pushed open the creaking, rusted gate leading into my son-in-law's yard. Restlessness had gnawed at me for weeks, a gnawing ache no logic could soothe, only a mother's instinct. My daughter Maria had been gone for nearly a month. The police searched, but every effort ended in nothing but despair. Her husband David played innocent, insisting she had simply run away. But I knew my child. She would never abandon her little boy, or me. That night, compelled by something stronger than reason, I slipped onto David's property. The house was unnervingly still, too still. Yet from the back, near a locked shed, I caught it. A sound so faint it stole my breath. Muffled sobs. With trembling hands I forced the door. The stench hit me first. Damp timber, rust, and despair woven together. My heart lurched when I saw her. Maria sat slumped on the cold floor, her hair matted, clothes filthy, wrists shackled in heavy iron chains bolted to the wall. "Maria!" I gasped, falling to my knees, cupping her dirt-streaked face. "I've found you. I'll get you out." Her eyes widened, but not with relief. Terror flickered instead. She shook her head, her lips trembling. "Help my son first," she whispered. The words pierced me like a blade. I froze. "Your son?" My voice broke, my throat tightening. "Maria, your boy is gone. We buried him 5 years ago." Her tears glistened as she gripped my hands with desperate strength. "No, Mother. He's alive. He's here," the world spun. My grandson, the child I thought laid to rest in a tiny white coffin, alive. I followed Maria's gaze to the farthest corner of the shed. Shadows gathered thick, unnatural. My pulse thundered as I stepped closer. There, curled beneath a filthy blanket, was a boy, frail, small, with Maria's eyes. His chest rose and fell in shallow breaths. My knees buckled. He stirred, whispering, "Grandma." His voice cracked, brittle as dry twigs. My heart shattered. Maria hadn't lied. David had faked his own son's death, forcing Maria to grieve while keeping the boy hidden to enslave her spirit as surely as those chains bound her body. Fury burned through me. For years, David had cloaked his cruelty behind charm, deceiving everyone. He had stolen Maria's freedom, her voice, her very will, while we, blind, trusting, turned away. I rushed to her side, clawing at the lock on her chains. My fingers tore, blood smearing across the cold metal. "I'll free you both. I swear it." But then, the crunch of boots on gravel, footsteps, Maria's face drained of color. "Hide the boy," she hissed. I swept my grandson into my arms, tucked him beneath the blankets, and returned to clutch Maria's hand as the door creaked open. David's figure filled the doorway, tall, menacing. His eyes narrowed when he saw me. A sneer twisted his lips. "Well, well," he mocked. "The old woman couldn't stay away." "I told you, Maria. She'd come sniffing around." I rose, shielding my daughter with my body. My voice quivered, but rage gave me strength. "You monster. How dare you chain her? How dare you steal her son's life?" For a flicker of a second, his smirk faltered. Then it hardened. "You know too much." "You're not leaving here." Before he could move, Maria let out a scream that split the air. His attention flicked to her, long enough. I grabbed a rusted crowbar lying on the floor and swung it with every ounce of my fury. It struck his shoulder, and he staggered backward with a roar. "Run!" I cried, yanking Maria's hand. She stumbled, but adrenaline carried us forward. I pulled the boy from under the blankets, clutching him against me as we burst into the storm. Rain lashed our faces like cleansing fire. Behind us, David's enraged shouts echoed. But neighbors, drawn by the noise, rushed out with flashlights. Police were called. The walls of David's cruel empire collapsed around him. At the hospital days later, I sat at my daughter's bedside, watching my grandson sleep peacefully in a clean bed. Maria whispered through tears, "I thought no one would ever come. I thought my silence would bury us both." I stroked her tangled hair, kissed her brow, and murmured, "Silence feeds monsters, my child." But truth breaks chains. So many victims remain imprisoned not only by their abusers, but by fear, shame, and the belief no one will believe them. Yet courage, love, and the refusal to turn away can shatter even the heaviest shackles. Evil thrives in darkness, but when someone dares to carry light into that darkness, freedom is born.